education and building opportunities for leadership and development. That is what Be Bold is all about, and that is what Crystal and I, Stara, hope to achieve with every single episode that we bring you guys.
And our very first interview, we've got Oliver Danquah with Hope Beads. Now, Hope Beads, well, this young guy, he just graduated from high school. So I'm saying, like, what, 18, 19? He's a young guy. And he sells these beads that you see on here. And if you buy one of these beads, what happens, he's made a fund that's basically going to take out kids that cannot afford their own hospital, or rather save parents from having to pay tremendous amounts of money for hospital bills. I mean, kids getting sick, that is so sad. So here comes Hope Beads, pays all the bills, and off they go. The kids are free. Let's take a look at his interview. And with me at Silver Lounge right now is Oliver Kwame Danquah, who is actually in his first year of university right now, but he has come back to Ghana and he is inspiring and giving hope to a lot of children in Ghana. So today I have him here next to me. Thank you so much for joining us, Oliver.
No problem. Thank you. The pleasure's mine.
Yes. So before we dive into how you're giving hope to so many children, first tell me exactly a bit more about you and what you're doing right now. What are you studying?
Well, I'm studying economics in Richmond in the UK, in London at the moment, and I was living here for literally all my life before I started university in the UK, and I've been there for about a semester now, and everything's going on course, everything's going well.
So you're fresh, just a semester?
Just a semester.
Wow, what is the experience like? I mean, you've been in Ghana all your life, and now all of a sudden you're in this new city, new everything. Well, It wasn't really a culture shock because I was born in the UK and I visit there almost every summer and sometimes during Christmas, but I was definitely in a hurry to get back home. I missed the sun, I missed the food, the family, and but everything in London is going on well. Everything's good, yeah. Okay. Well, how's economics going?
I studied economics in high school actually for about 2 years, so it was a smooth transition, basically. It wasn't nothing too much. It's just at the university level, it's more serious, it's more rigorous.
Challenging.
But, yeah.
Econometrics is coming, so watch out. So what do you plan to do with that when you...
Economics, well, I want to go into private equity. I want to go to private equity when I finish my undergraduate studies, so I want to do private equity for a master's. So that's what I'm studying for, maybe a bit of finance.
Yeah.
So yeah, stay in the business world.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, I'm really touched also by, because a lot of times you see people doing amazing things after university or, you know, when they're trying to figure out their career. But in your case, you have started an amazing initiative, Hope Beads, and this is one thing that I want to talk to you about today and, you know, let people know more about what you're doing.
Well, Hope Beads is it's a company that sells fashionable beads for the benefit of Accra Children's Hospital. And a percentage of the proceeds goes to a fund in the hospital called the Needy Fund. And what this fund is that the money, whatever money people donate or give to the hospital or to that fund in particular, it goes to discharging the kids or patients who don't have enough money to pay for their medicine or to pay to be discharged from the hospital. And when they don't have enough money for that, they end up staying in the hospital and they wait for someone to offer them money. So I thought, why not try to contribute to this fund as much as I could by focusing on that to start with, so people can be discharged and people can inevitably have hope and be released from the hospital. So that's what I decided to start out with.
Yeah. Now, are these the beads that you're wearing right now?
These are the beads. I actually have one for you, and the reason why it's not wrapped is because I expect you to wear it straight away.
Thank you. So I will wear my Hope bead right now. But tell me, I mean, I'm seeing, first of all, why this design?
The reason I chose, well, first of all, I chose beads as a product to start out with because beads are a big part of Ghanaian culture, I believe. And I wanted to do something aside from the norm, which would be like maybe strictly just African beads or African beadwear, but something that was close to home because all these beads are manufactured in Ghana by local bead makers.
So I'm putting on my Hope bead
here.
Hope you can see that and make sure you do get one for yourself. So where can people...
Well, there's many different ways people can purchase. There's some numbers that you can call. You can call on 05454 10713, or better, you can go to our Facebook page, which has all the means of purchase. We have about 3 or 4 means of purchase, and I'm working on a delivery service actually right now.
Okay.
So you can visit our page at facebook.com/hopebeads by OKD, and the OKD is in capital letters, and you'd see and learn more about this company, this foundation.
Yeah. Why did you decide to go into doing this beads for children in hospital to release them discharge?
Well, my mission statement will probably explain it, and it's invest in the future of Ghana through fashion. And I'm very into fashion, so I decided to do something that's an article of clothing or article of jewelry that someone could start off by wearing day to day. And yeah, I decided to go into this because I believe that the children of Ghana are the future, although it may sound cliche, but it is the truth.
How did that notion of that kids in the hospitals cannot be discharged because they can't afford their hospital bills even come up in the first place?
There were a couple of instances where I visited Accra Children's Hospital with my sisters that you know, and they have a foundation called Christmas for Kids.
Yeah.
So growing up, every Christmas we would visit not only that hospital but other orphanages and other areas in Ghana where kids are less privileged, and I got to see that although I got to be very humbled by my visits, because although they're less fortunate, the little they get, they'll be so happy and they'll be so joyous. So I thought, why not do something by myself? And it's never too early to start, although I know I'm busy with undergraduate study, but it's never too early to try and make a change. 50% of the proceeds goes to the kids, and 50% goes back into reproduction of the bees, because I don't collect any funding from outside. It's accepted, but it's not something I'm looking for.
Okay.
So there needs to be money to buy more beads to sell, so I can get that 50% to give to the kids. It goes to advertisements, it goes to events that I'll be hosting for the kids annually. So it's 50.
It's like sort of
it's recycled into the production of the beads, because it's something that I need to be buying regularly because people are buying it, and new ideas, new prototypes, and things
how
of
long
those
ago
sort.
did you start this?
This has been running for about 8 months, if I'm correct. I started in June 2011 last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so have you already had some visits and actually gotten some of the kids out?
If people visit the Facebook as well, they'll see my visits. I've visited on about 2 occasions, and I've gone to see the wards, I've gone to see the kids, and my initial aim was to adopt a ward, and luckily, which is a good thing, I can't be upset with that, but all the wards were adopted by different people already. That's why I went directly and targeted the needy fund, which was something I was going to do regardless. But now my whole focus is on the needy fund, which is better because all the funds that I'm getting will go straight to that fund.
But how do they determine which kids need? How do you... Okay, the question rather is, how do you ensure that people that are actually coming to collect this money from the needy fund are actually in need of these funds? That people are kind of take advantage.
The way it works, I thought of this. I didn't want my money to be taken advantage of. So the way it works is that I walked around with the nurses, and they would physically collect the bills in front of me, and I would see they would point out, okay, I would visit the bed with the nurse, and I would see the kid lying down. They would tell me what's wrong with the kids, depends on what's wrong, and they would give me the bill. Maybe the kid needs to buy this medicine, the mother's sitting there, she can't afford it. So we picked about 5 or 6 bills, and would go upstairs, would add the total, and from what I brought from my 50%, I'll donate that, and it will go into buying the medicine or discharging the patients, and I would get, like, for example, a receipt to prove, like, so I didn't just go to the fund and just say, oh, here's my money, I'll see you later. I walked around, I interacted with the kids, I interacted with the moms, I asked them if what is being given to me is actually what they need, and they would say, yes, this is what we need, we can't afford this medicine, whether it ranges from 10 Ghana to 100 Ghana. There's some medicine that's like 5 cedis, but although it may sound little, it's something that it's a lot. So any little contribution counts, and I don't consider anything too little.
Well, that's pretty amazing. I mean, I love the idea. How much do they cost? I don't think
These
I've asked.
are 15 Ghana cedis, and people should be on the lookout. People should check out the Facebook page because there are some new designs coming out, and there's some collaborations in the work that people need to watch out for. So.
Excellent. So if you've not been watching, it's actually facebook.com/hopebeads
by OKD, and the OKD is in capital letters.
Yes. So you go on there, you see all the new designs coming out. You can know even where to purchase your Hope Beads from, so you can help kids in the hospital as well.
precisely.
Now, I have to ask you this since you're on the Be Bold show.
Okay.
We want brains like you back in Ghana. Do you plan on coming back to Ghana?
I can't wait to get back to Ghana. As soon as I'm
Okay.
done my master's, I'm going to be back here in my homeland. So as soon as I'm done undergraduate study, move straight on to master's, I'll be back in Ghana, running Hope Beats and many other business ventures that you'd hear of. I'll let you know of as soon as they're in the works.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right, Oliver, thank you so much for joining
Thank
us
you.
here today. All right, so you've heard it, Hope Beats on Facebook, www.facebook.com/Hope Beats by OKD in capital letters.
Yep.
Get on there, get on the program, help a lot of kids in the hospital that need the help. There are a lot of them out there that need the help. So yes, definitely. Thank you, Oliver. And that's it. Let's take a break. We'll be back in a
Thank you.
moment. Wasn't that just amazing?
Like,
I mean, if you were a parent,
I
Sarah,
have no words.
If you
I
were
have
a
no
parent
words.
and you have Hope Beats, they bring these they
And you
save
have no money because people die in these hospitals every single day because there's just no money. So this is really a way out.
Yeah, Oliver, wonderful job.
Wow.
Keep it up. Hope Beats, Be Bold will be helping you out all the way through to save these kids. You have done amazing. Let's take a break. We'll be back in a moment.